So, just giving some quick updates on the WNBA. First up, Chelsea Gray made her return to the court June 19th for the Aces in their 94-83 win against the Storm. A reminder for everyone, Chelsea Gray was injured in Game 3 of last year's WNBA final, so it's good to see her back on the court. Speaking of the Las Vegas Aces, they are the first WNBA team in history to sell out all of their regular season games, so congrats to them. And speaking of history going on, Angel Reese becomes the first rookie in WNBA history to record 7 straight double-doubles, passing Tina Charles and Cindy Brown, and gets an 8th straight against the Indiana Fever. In her game against the Fever, she became the first rookie to have a game with 25-plus points, 15-plus rebounds since Asia Wilson in 2018. In that same game, Caitlin Clark breaks the record for the most assists for a single game in franchise history for the Indiana Fever with 13 assists. And next up, going quick here, Sabrina Ionesco dropped back-to-back 20-plus point games and pushed New York Liberty to first place in the standings. And she's also had the most 25-plus point, 10-plus assist game in WNBA history. No one's had more than her. And finally, Asia Wilson remains the only WNBA player to have scored 20 or more points in every game played this season. So, Josh, throwing to you first, which of these updates stand out to you?
I will go with Jeremy. I kind of agree with him. I think Angel is the rookie of the year so far, especially with Cam. Just averaging double doubles like she's averaging. She's a double double machine, much less. But she definitely balled out against this game against the Fever. I mean, both of them really did. Think about how many assists Caitlin had, and if her team would have actually converted and caught the ball a couple of times, so she was dropping dimes out there. The only thing I would say is, like, at the end of the game, Caitlin should have shot the ball a little bit more. I mean, you're the best shooter on the team, but I remember I said it before a couple of weeks ago. This is your Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, or just this is your rivalry. And as much as both of them try and take the high road, kind of lean into it a little bit, because this is what I like about basketball is the rivalry makes, and that's the storyline, because it's about them going to battle with each other on the basketball court, not this other off the court bull crap that is just a pain in the butt or just aggravating. And then Sabrina, she dropped 20 points again? Oh my God. So it's like, I feel like she wakes up and they just hand her 20 points. I mean, that's just how good Sabrina is. And then, Asia makes good look bad. Like, I mean, that's just how it's just ridiculous on how good, I forget it's something about, he makes fast look slow or something like that. I forget, it was from like Waterboy or something. But yeah, I mean, it's just, it's crazy of, two teams that are basically vying for trying to battle out to not be last place is, taken over, and Angel is balling out. Now, can you please have more people at her opening press conference? Because that was kind of weird way back then. I think she's earned it now. But yeah, dude, Angel's finally was like, I can play basketball too, not just have really bad sound bites that you all cut up.
Tvshka, which stands out to you?
Dude, I just thought he was going to reread the whole thing.
What I do, man.
Waiting. I like how you're like, hey, what's one thing?
You know me. I'm good for one of those, but a show. And you always, and I'm oblivious to it because I just keep going. And I just look at Soul and she shakes her head, and then I looked over and you've got that smirk. I'm like, oh my God, I did it again. But I'm too pop committed at this point.
And I kept like sitting back.
Yeah, you kept sitting back. I was like sitting there. I'm like, I got to keep going. I mean, at this point, I'm already pop committed.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll pick up where you left off, dude. Asia Wilson. Dude, her hot streak of 20 points. I mean, that's awesome. Like, that's also like the other side of the competitive drama that you want in a season. I mean, you think about Barry Bonds and McGuire, right? The race that they had. Like, when people are chasing history or even just setting history, you're there for the ride. You want to see how far they're going to go. So for her, so far this season, being the remaining one, I mean, I'd love to see what that looks like, as well as Sabrina and shit, dude. I mean, talking about Angel, yeah. I mean, setting records, Caitlin Clark, all of them. So let's feed into the storylines, because you can be best friends behind the scenes. Just give a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, give a little bit of a heel, give it a little bit of a, little bit of a turn, a little bit of an excitement point. Because no matter what you're going to give the media, they're going to make shit up. they're gonna run with it. They're gonna exploit. They're gonna do whatever they do best. So just just have fun with it, because so far there's been a fun season. It's been the highest watched season. And then I'm just glad my girls at Aces finally won a game again. I know they've been a little bit of a slump here for a while, but yeah, Liberties looks good. And I think that is pretty much my thoughts on everything else. Josh, would you want to go over anything else again, or do you want to start from the top?
Nah, I think I pretty much hit it.
Yeah, no, you're good. We did it, guys. We did it. High five.
We did it. High five.
My hand's too small. It's bullshit.
Oh man,
go to the next one.
This is Kill Tony. You wouldn't be catching that joke book. I'm gonna get that sound bite too. We'll add that to the list.